Hey, so it is Tuesday, March 22nd. It's 8:48 p.m. And I thought I'll start a new reading vlog since I already started reading some books. So, okay, let's start here. The first book I'm gonna be reading, I'm not sure how long this vlog is gonna be, probably until I finish both of these books. So the first book I'm currently reading is Defy the Night by Brigid Kemmerer. I am currently on page 55, chapter 6, and I started this, well, I've read most of those 55 pages last night, and I'm really enjoying it so far. Two things. There's a bit of like sexual tension between two characters, and love it so far. And then this other character that I met, I forgot his name, but I love him so far. I've only met him for like 5 pages, and I'm like, I like your vibe. I like your like he seems very chill. What is his name? Hold on. Hold that thought. Quint. That's the one. I don't know, yeah. His vibe just seems very chill and laid back, and I'm loving it so far. Loving his character, even though I've only like for like one scene from him. The way that Korik describes him, I'm like, he seems fun. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this so far. Hopefully that keeps going, and yeah, like I keep liking it. I'm gonna read a little bit more of this once I shower and get ready for bed, and then I'll read some more of this. The other book I'm gonna be reading is A Curse of Dark and Lonely by Brigid Kemmerer. This is the first book in the Cursebreakers trilogy. So there is a new like spin-off series that's gonna focus on one of the characters that we met in the second book of this series. So that new book is called Forging Silver into Stars, and that comes out May 3rd. So to like prepare for that new spin-off release book that's coming out, the publishing company, Bloomsbury, I think it is, yeah, they are doing this whole read along thing. So they have like set up a little schedule on reading the first 3 books. So A Curse Dark and Lonely, A Heart So Fierce and Broken, and also Bold and Deadly, before the new book comes out, so you could get caught up. And yeah, so I'm gonna be reading those 3 books, but in this vlog I'm focusing on the first book. So yeah, so I'm following the little schedule. So by Friday, so starting yesterday, Monday through Friday this week, you have to read chapters 1 to 30, and then you get the weekend off, and then those next 5 days is chapters 31 to the end. So I've been like splitting it up, and I'm gonna, yeah, so yeah, I read the first 6 chapters today when I was at work on my Kindle. So yeah, so I am now on page 47, chapter 7. So yeah, this is a reread, and so yeah, liking it so far. But yeah, those are my plans. These are my plans for this reading vlog. And yeah, so I'll update you guys again once I've actually done some reading, or I might do like a little time lapse while I read later tonight. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. I guess this works. Hey, so I don't remember the last time I updated this vlog, story of my life, but it's Saturday, March 26th. It's 8:47 p.m. And I was about to do some reading. I haven't read anything today because I only read 1 chapter yesterday, because yesterday after work I realized that the new season of Bridgerton came out. So I think I watched 5 episodes yesterday, and then the last 3 today. So now finally I'm done with that, so now I can be productive and do some reading. So first off, with A Curse Dark and Lonely, I'm reading it on my Kindle as well, but I'm like keeping a bookmark in the actual book. So with A Curse Dark and Lonely, I am currently on page 169. I'm on chapter 20, and basically I'm 10 chapters behind. So in the whole like read along thing, you were supposed to read chapter 30 by yesterday, and I'm 10 chapters behind, so I'm gonna try and catch up, and then start chapter 31. That starts on Monday, so Monday through Friday of this coming week, you basically read the rest of the book, so chapter 31 to the epilogue. Yeah, so I'm gonna try and now read those 10 chapters that I haven't read yet. I was supposed to read earlier in the week. Gonna try and catch up. Also, I realized that I didn't talk about synopses for either of the books that I'm reading in this vlog, so I'm gonna do that now. So A Curse of Dark and Lonely, it's about this girl named Harper. So it's double POV, Harper and Ren. So Ren is under a curse. He's a prince. He's under a curse. Basically, it's a Beauty and the Beast retelling. Yeah, an enchantress cursed him. Yeah, he's doomed to repeat the full season until he can find someone to fall in love with him. Yeah, this is like such a fun. This is called. So there's 3 books in this series, and it's called the Curse Breakers series, and this is a fun time. I didn't love this first book the first time I read it. I liked it, but I didn't love it. But I enjoyed more the other books in the series, but I'm loving this a whole lot more the second time around. I think just because I'm like very critical of Beauty and the Beast retelling, since Beauty and the Beast is my favorite Disney movie. So yeah, but yeah, so our prince in this, or beast, is Ren, and then Harper is our belle, and there is also cerebral palsy rep. So Harper, our main character, she has cerebral palsy, and I believe it's fairly accurate because I actually read something recently that Brigid Kemmerer, the author, she said that I believe a friend that she's had since childhood has cerebral palsy, and she got a lot of her intake when writing this book. So yes. And then the second book that I'm reading is also by Brigid Kemmerer, as I stated earlier in this vlog. So I'm reading Defy the Night, and for this one I am on chapter 19. I'm on page 176, and I'm really enjoying this so far. I don't know why. I think it's because I really liked the Curse Breakers trilogy, so I was a little scared that I wasn't gonna like this new series by her, but I'm really loving this so far. I think I mentioned before the sexual tension between these 2 characters. I love it. Quint is one character, love him. I've gotten a little bit more from him. I've gotten to see a little bit more of him, and yeah. What else is there to say? So synopsis wise, this book is about, it follows Tessa and Korik. So Tessa, how do I describe her? Okay, so Tessa, okay, let's start with Korik. Korik is the prince, and he's hated by everyone because they say that he's like very horrible and harsh. Yeah, he's hated by everyone. So then we have Tessa, who, okay, let's start with this. So before I talk about Tessa, so okay, so in this world there is a sickness going around which they call the fever. So once you get it, it's very hard to cure it, and you basically have to take this elixir every day to try and, you know, not die. So the only known cure for this fever is from a plant called moonflower. So of course the people who are better well off, they are able to afford this moonflower elixir, and then the poorer people, they have difficulties getting it and, you know, living. So Tessa, with the help of someone called, why did I forget his name? Wes. So Tessa and Wes, they in the cover of Night, they steal moonflower and make elixir to give it to people who can't afford it. Hope that makes sense. So yeah, so that's Tessa, and that's what her role is in this book, and that's Korik. And I'm trying to describe this without saying any kind of spoilers, because obviously now I know a bit more. Oh, let me talk about how I thought. I don't know how to describe this without saying any spoilers. Okay, so Tessa doesn't know the identity of Wes, and she knows it's a fake name, and they wear masks so they can't identify each other. So I was like, oh, obviously Wes's real identity is this one person. But then I was looking at character art that was released by Bloomsbury, the publisher, and then I was like, wait, that doesn't match. Like, the person, Wes doesn't look like the person that I think he looks like. So then I was like, oh, maybe it's this person, but I don't know what happened, but it was the original person that I thought. So yeah, so at this point in where I am in the book, Tessa has found out the identity of Wes, and things are about to get interesting. Okay, I think I'll leave it there with this update, and I'll keep you guys, yeah, updated as I continue on with these two books and my thoughts and feelings. And yeah, I'm gonna watch some reading sprints now so I can like fully like get like immersed and try and catch up on my chapters for Crystal Dark and Lonely. And then after I'm caught up, then I'll start reading Defy the Night. Yep, that's my update. I'll talk to you guys again later. So my phone is charging. It's Friday, April 1st. It's 9:55 p.m. and the last time I read was on Monday. So this whole Curse Breakers trilogy read along thing, today was the last, it's like the last day to finish book one, A Curse of Dark and Lonely, and I haven't finished it yet. I have where is it? Audible. I ended up getting the audiobook. And I have 2 hours and 38 minutes left in the audiobook. And I have it on 1.7 times speed. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna pick up my room, put away my laundry that I did on Monday, and it's still in the basket. Put that away, pick up my room a bit, listen to the audiobook, and try and find things to do and just finish off that book before midnight. I don't know if that will happen. I'll probably finish it a little bit past midnight, because yeah, I'll probably finish it past midnight. We'll see what happens, but I'm gonna try and get at least a good, like, most of it done, like, right now. Okay, and then update on Defy the Night. There was no update because I haven't read anything from there in I don't know how long, but I'm hoping to finish it only tonight, so then I can focus on Defy the Night for the rest of the weekend. So that's the plan. Let's do it. Pigeons. What's up? So sorry you could hear the pigeons on my windowsill. I thought they stopped. They didn't. I don't know what they're doing. So I don't remember the last time I updated. What was that? I don't know the last time I updated this vlog, but it is Sunday, April 10th. It's 11:29 a.m. And let's do an update. Okay, so I didn't read yesterday. Yesterday was kind of like a fiasco. We were going, my mom, myself, my aunt, and my cousin, we rented a car to visit my sister. It's not that far. Like, we could have taken the Metro North. I don't know why I always do that when I need to stop. She doesn't live that far. We could have taken the Metro North, but we decided to rent a car, and it turned into a fiasco. Like, not far. Didn't get too far. We ended up getting a flat tire, and we were waiting on a tow truck, and that was taking forever. So then we just decided to change. There was a tire shop like nearby, so we decided to just change the tire and like not wait for the tow truck, and just like return the car and like call it a loss. So that's what we did. And then crazy, they called the tow truck, called my cousin at like 7 p.m. and we called to get a tow truck before noon. And they put like our case, I guess, an emergency case. Hot mess. Anyways, let's talk about books. Like I said, I don't remember the last time I updated, so if I didn't say this already, I did finish A Curse Dark and Lonely by Brigid Kemmerer. I think I gave this a 4-star, and I don't remember what I gave it the first time I read this, but it was fine. I feel like this is still not gonna be like this I feel like this still is gonna be my least favorite of the trilogy, of like the original trilogy. And I'm gonna put my phone on silent. But yeah, I finished that. I still doing the read along with the thing is Fierce Reads is doing it. It should be Fierce Reads. Yeah, I think it's Fierce Reads that's doing it. But reading A Heart So Fierce and Broken. Also, Forging Silver into Stars got the release date got pushed back, so it's not gonna come out. I think it was supposed to come out May. I think it's coming out in June now. I don't quote me on that, but I know it got postponed. For A Heart So Fierce and Broken, I got to chapter 26, page 234, and liking this so far. Again, this is a reread for me. But yeah, I just been listening to the audiobook when I'm at work, when I don't have to like do like, when I'm not on the phone. If I'm doing like, obviously phone stuff, like on the phone or whatever, I don't listen to the audiobook. But if I'm just like on the computer or something, or just like opening packages or doing stuff like that, where I could listen to an audiobook, I've been listening to the audiobook. So that's been a fun experience. Also, I listened to an audiobook of Romeo and Juliet when I was at work, because I actually got to the page because it was supposed to be at this point where I'm at now, in chapter 26, by Friday, and I ended up getting to that point on Wednesday. So I didn't want to get too far ahead, so I just was like, oh, let me find something else to listen to while I'm at work. So I listened to the audiobook of Romeo and Juliet, so I can prepare myself to read sometime soon-ish, read These Violent Delights by Chloe Gong. So yeah, so then the other book that I'm reading in this vlog is Defy the Night by Brigid Kemmerer. So for this one, I am on page 264, chapter 26. I'm still really liking this. I'm excited to see where the story is gonna progress from here. Yeah, and just like figure out what's going on. I think that's all the update I have for right now. I think I'm gonna go make a smoothie, and then I'll try and find some live reading sprints so I could start reading, and try and get as much done up to by the night as I can. So yep, that's my update, and I think I'm gonna end this vlog 2 days. I think today's gonna be the last day of this vlog, if I finish this or not. And then my final thoughts for this book will be in my next vlog, because I feel like this vlog is already pretty long, because it's April 10th and I'm pretty sure I started this vlog at the end of March. So it's been going long enough, so I'm just gonna end it today. Yeah, so that's my update, and I'll talk to you guys once I've done some reading. Hey, so I know I was like, I think my last update, I was like, oh, I'm gonna finish this today, Defy the Night. It's been like a week. Basically, the day I said I was gonna read, I read nothing that day. I think it was Sunday, and then I started thinking about everything that I had to do for the week, and then I got overwhelmed. And then I didn't read anything. So yeah, that happened. So today it is Monday, April 18th. Oh wow, it's past midnight. Yeah, it's Monday, April 18th. It's 12:18 a.m. Oh, it's so bright. I freaking finally finished Defy the Night by Brigid Kemmerer. So I think rating. I think I'm gonna rate this maybe like a 3.7 stars. I enjoyed it. There was which I think is more of a me problem. I think I took too long to read it, so it kind of tainted my experience reading this. I feel like a lot of times books is better when you read it more consistently, and you don't take too many breaks in between. That way you get you don't like forget anything, or at least for me, you don't forget anything, and you're able to absorb the story better. But yeah, I enjoyed it. It's interesting the way this ended, because I feel like it could be taken as standalone, because I feel like there are things that were still left up in the air, but the way that it ended, I kind of feel like if you like didn't enjoy it, you can leave it there and just like make up your own idea of what happened next. I don't think if you didn't want to like continue on the series, I don't think it's completely necessary. But I'm gonna read the next book. What I'm trying to say is just like that the ending wasn't too loose, if that makes sense. Oh, also this edition, it has an extra chapter of the night that Tessa and Wes met. I haven't read that. I'm gonna read that chapter like once it gets close to the release date of book 2, which is called Defend the Dawn, I believe. So yeah, once that release date gets closer, I'll read that extra chapter. I just don't feel like doing that right now. But yeah, overall thoughts. So yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the characters. I wish that we got more some other characters. So in that sense, I'm excited for book 2, because hopefully we get more of some other characters that we didn't get as much of in this first book. When it comes to like the villain of the story, or like this like little mystery that they're trying to figure out, one of the people was obvious. Well, not completely obvious, it was somewhat obvious. Like obviously it's this person, it's most likely this person, but the other person didn't see it coming. But it kind of felt like, unless I missed something, I kind of felt like this other character wasn't brought up that much, so it was just like, who are you again? Yeah. And then I'm a little interested in they continue on with Tessa's relationship. I'm not gonna say with who, because spoilers. If you like, you don't know anything. So yeah, I'm excited to see that relationship continue on. And there was something else I wanted to say, but I forgot. Oh, so I ended up getting the audiobook for this, and I'm kind of glad I did, because there's just one annoying character in this book, and the voice that the narrator gave this character, I'm like, yeah, that is what he will sound like. But this character, well, his name is Alexander. Cannot stand him. Cannot stand him. He's so annoying. And Korik, the other main character we follow, who's the prince, the prince, he hates him, and like being in his head anytime Alexander tries to talk to him is freaking hilarious, because yeah, he thinks like things like oh, like I want to slap him or something, I want to like punch him or something, and she's like same. But like he can't do that because Alexander, he's like one of the not advisors, I forgot what they're called. He like runs one of the sectors. I think it is advisors, but yeah, he's one of them. So he runs one of these sectors. But yeah, he's super annoying. I hate him. Okay, I would say, like what I mentioned earlier about characters that I wish we got more of. I want a bit more of Harrison, who's the king. I want a bit more of Quince, who is, I forgot his title, but I love him. The little bit that we got, I love him. I don't know, it's just his vibe is just like, I like you. So yeah, I hope to get more of him. The guards, also love them. Well, 2 guards that their names are escaping me, even though I literally just finished the book. But like honestly, it makes sense. I could barely remember people's names in real life. So it makes sense that I don't remember. It starts with an L. I know that. No, it doesn't. What is his name? What is his name? Oh my god, this is gonna bother me now. I don't remember his name. What is his name? His name is Rocco. Where did I get an L from? I don't know. Yeah, like him. We didn't get too much from him, but or like a lot of like speaking from him, but he's loyal, and you know that's important. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. I've been going babbling. I can't speak, it's late. I've been babbling on for almost 10 minutes. I'm gonna leave it at that. So yes, finally finished this book. Oh my god, there were other books. Okay, I finished A Heart So Fierce and Broken. I think I gave it like 4 stars. Still love that. That was a reread for the Cursed Breakers trilogy reread along thing. Finished that. I started reading, oh my god, I also read, I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, I read listened to Romeo and Juliet, because at some point I want to read These Violent Delights by Chloe Gong, which is a Romeo and Juliet retelling, kind of. And then I also at work started listening to The Right Swipe by Alisha Rai. Enjoying that so far. It's a light contemporary romance, contemporary. So yeah, enjoying that. I'm 53% into that. I'm probably gonna finish that tomorrow. I'm gonna start a new vlog tomorrow, so don't worry. And yeah, and I'll explain more about what that's about once I start that new vlog. But yeah, I think now that's everything I have to update you guys on. Give this a like if you enjoyed it. I know it's a hot mess. It took like most of the month. Let me know if you've read any of the books that I mentioned in this vlog and your thoughts about them. And if you read this book, Defy the Night, if you're gonna pick up book 2. And like always, all of my social media links will be linked down below in the description box, so you can follow me on there. And if you will like, you can subscribe to become a part of our little family here on Yari Hearts Books. And I'll catch you guys here next time. Bye!